Hi, sorry about the glare over to my left side. So I wanted to go ahead and make a video today about masculinity and what it's not and what it is. So what it's not. Let's go ahead and dive into this. What it's not is somebody who makes a lot of money, who who's this guy who has his own business. And just because you don't have your own business doesn't make you not a man. You could be an employee and a good employee, and that doesn't take away anything from your masculinity. Also, a lot of people who think being this big buff dude who gets a lot of women, that's not what it means to be a man. I mean, that's a pretty boy. Somebody who cares about their aesthetics too much and their looks, that's not very masculine. Um, that's something that women are judged for. Their looks. I mean, you're kind of crossing into the territory of showing that feminine trait. But anyway, that's not what this video is about. A man takes accountability. They're responsible. Job wise, how does that look? They take, they do a good job. They're on time. They don't call out a lot. You go in there and you do your job, and you're also very responsible. You pay your bills on time. You and you're responsible with your money. That's one of the tenets of being a man. And also, if you have a family, you spend time with them. That's what it means to be a man. Not be this crazy wacko that works and never sees their family. That's I wouldn't consider that being a man either. Just because you make a lot of money and you provide a lot does not make you a man necessarily. And also, I mean, what also happens as well is that you have to keep in mind that one of the tenets of masculinity is that you're not doing dumb things like trying to pick fights in public. That's kind of that's something like kids do in school, or where somebody looked at them the wrong way, or somebody was being mean. Any little thing to just get in a fist fight, and it's stupid. I mean, because that's not being responsible either, because you're gonna get hurt. You hurt someone, you go to jail. And if others depend on you and you're getting yourself in trouble, you're not really responsible. That's not manlike. That's not what a grown man does. Grown men don't do that kind of things. They also build other people up. They're humble. They don't try to push other people down. They recognize their limitations where they've been wrong, and they fix them, and if they can't do something themselves, they acknowledge it and they seek help. There's nothing wrong about that. And also, the other thing I want to go ahead and mention is that what I've observed is this macho man attitude where they don't cry. And don't get me wrong, you're not going to cry every day over any little small thing just because somebody at work said something mean. That's an extreme of getting offended. I mean, like I mentioned on my other video about how people get offended, that's also an extreme. But for both genders. So what I wanted to go ahead and mention as well was that you also want to keep in mind, these things, because that's what it entails. Somebody that's a mature adult, that takes accountability for their actions and behaves like it. They're not, doing foolish things. So that's what I wanted to go ahead and cover with you. But I do want to go ahead and just be stress that it's about taking accountability and being responsible and being a grown man. And think about it. What would an adult do? It's not a matter of just what, grown men do, but what an adult does. That applies for both genders. So that's one of the things I wanted to go ahead and just touch bases with you on and make this short video and, think about it real well, because, eventually we all have to grow up at one point. I mean, unless you like getting in trouble and having bad things to happen to you, then you're on your own there. Anyway, guys, that's my short little video. Have a good rest of your day, and we'll see you next time.